Hi, and in today's video we are going to be talking about competition bikini prep, mine obviously, and also I'm going to do a check-in with you guys. So we're going to go through my stats, so my body fat percentage, muscle, all that kind of thing, and I'm also going to upload some photos for you of my starting point. This scares me a little bit because I'm putting it out there to be judged, but without the humility of putting these up, what's the point in doing a competition, because ultimately I'm going to be judged on stage anyway. So I will put those up towards the end. First of all, just wanted to kind of have a little chat about where I'm at, what I'm doing, and then we'll run through the stats. So one of the main reasons that I chose to start my bikini competition prep 7-ish weeks out was because I was very undecided about doing it before. Like I mentioned in my previous video, it's something that I was actually quite fearful of and didn't know if I kind of wanted to do. With regards to diet and things like that, I had made kind of tweaks and changes on the off chance that I might decide that I will, and obviously I have. So I cut out bad foods like crisps. That is my one thing that I miss. Well, I'm going to miss a lot. I don't miss too many foods at the minute, but we'll see how I get on. I'll keep you updated on that. So I will also be going through my stats with you, which I've got right here. So one of the things that I did want to explain was why I didn't do a 16 or 12 week bikini preparation. The reason for doing this was because I was undecided at that point as to whether I had the confidence to do it. And I've quite simply put it down to if I don't do it now and set my mind to it, I never will. So if I'm scared, I'm gonna have to sit in that emotion and work through that, because if I don't, I'll never do it. I think fear is something that holds a lot of people back from doing what they really, really want to in life. There was a quote I read recently, what is it? Fear is false evidence appearing real. So it's our concept of what we think something is, when in actual fact, when we experience it, it's something completely different. And I'm starting to really understand that as well. Although I still do have fears, again, gonna be in that emotion, feel that emotion, otherwise we don't change or progress. Yeah, back to it. So why the 12 week, why not the 12-week prep? So I'm actually doing a 7-week prep, as you know. And I decided to do 7 weeks because I was unsure prior to that point as to whether I wanted to compete or not. And I have decided yes. And the reason being was I'd actively chose to kind of lose a little bit of weight prior to this point. Even though not being 100%, but yeah, prior to this point. And I feel like my body fat percentage was in an achievable range and in the time scale to get to bikini competition ready. So I know that if I closely follow my macros and exercise, then I should be good. Hopefully, no, I should be good. So unlike many of the other competitors, I'm actually doing this without a coach. So whether that is what you would call competition suicide, who knows? I just want to see if it's something that I can achieve by myself through kind of researching and working hard, basically. And from the research that I've done, I've found out a lot of information that I feel I've got a really, really good concept of what I need to do and when and that kind of thing. But any advice is welcome, please put it in the comments below. But so far, I know it's only been a week, or just under, but I'm really enjoying the process so far. I'm enjoying making my meals and things like that and counting my macros. I'm actually enjoying the food that I'm eating. I guess you'd call it whole food, so lots of veggies and things like that. Not a lot of carbs, but that's something I'm going to review. You'll understand why when I go through my stats as well. I need to tweak my macros basically, and that's something over the next few days that I will work on. So going through my stats, just to give you a bit of information, I am 5'6.5". I always thought I was 5'7" until very recently, and I'm not. I got measured properly, and I am 5'6.5". So my starting weight about a week ago, well under a week, was 125 pounds. My body mass index was 19.7. My body fat percentage was 19.2. And then also the scales that I've got also give me information like my water, muscle and bone. So my water was 60. So this is something that I need to up it because, sorry, it's not 60, it's 59. 60 and above is where it ideally should be. Muscle mass is 46.3, bone mass percent 6.5. This is obviously not going to change throughout prep. I'll be worried if it did. And so fast forward to today, and my weight is down to 122.2, and my body mass index is down, and that's 19.2. My body fat percentage is 18.2. Water is increased slightly from last week, so I'm obviously drinking enough, but I still need to drink more. I've not quite reached that 60 mark. So that's 59.7, and my muscle mass has decreased a little bit as well, so this is where I need to tweak my diet a bit, and that's something that I'm looking into at the moment. So my muscle mass is 45.5, which I need to deal with. I know that it comes down a little bit with competition prep, but I didn't want it to come down that much. Then again, obviously bone mass is 6.5. So this time next week I will update you on my progress and do more photos. Whether I'm going to do a fake tan, I haven't decided yet. I quite like the idea of it being completely raw at the moment with no filters or anything like that, or I don't know, I kind of see the tanning as being a bit airbrushed for me at the moment. I like to see myself in my raw state so that I know closer to the competition time I will be in a better condition and hopefully look even better with a tan. But that's undecided yet, and I will keep you updated about that as well. You'll see. You can see how pale I am now. Also this week I am going to be getting a set of calipers, so I probably should have had these before, but I do have problem areas, as you'll see in my progress photos. Well, not my progress photos, my check-in photos. So this is my first check-in. You'll see my problem areas that I do have, and so these are areas on my body that I closely want to monitor, that I'm losing fat where I need to lose fat. And we all have these problem areas, whether it's stomach, some people have arms, some people have bums, some people have legs, and I feel like very much at the moment mine is legs. My stomach doesn't seem to be too bad at the moment. It's kind of slowly coming off how I want it to be, but my legs not so much. So that's something that I've got to work on. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am going to be heading out to the gym now, and I'm going to be taking you guys with me, so if you would like to keep track of my progress and watch some of my workouts, then make sure you tune into the next one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!